Moon raises more than a few questions of, and to its audience, is your trust in an optimistic outcome for your life mistaken? And if it is, then what should you really place your trust in? In Moon, it turns out people are as much a product of corporations as they are of biology. They make everything you need everything they make. It's kind of symbiotic, except here they even make their employees. Look at it another way. Consider this review. Is it a product of recycling by AI of IMDb reviews and Reddit comments? It is possible. It's hard to trust anything which can be programmed, such is the nature of the engraved word. And as it happens, I will recycle every other reviewer of this film by the observation that it features reuse of ideas and concepts from 2001, Solaris, Silent Running, and Blade Runner, with a pinch of Alien included. The point? To further belabor the matter, take the creepy AI, Gertie, given a mollifying voice by Kevin Spacey, who tells the truth when pressed, but is otherwise a tacit participant in the deceit that Sam Bell, played by Sam Rockwell, is a victim of. Gertie, like HAL 9000, but with emoticons and sanity, functions as the one trustworthy voice in Sam's head. When insanity does begin to descend, as a crack in Sam's subjective world, Gertie maintains Sam's existence. Technology here manifesting as a duality, it can switch you off, but it can also help you to escape. Sam experiences an apparition on the lunar base, which initially has a female form. This leads to mishap and the rest of the plot. Later in the film, Sam discovers the truth, and therein the cash value to that question. Does technology serve you, or are you its servant? Is sharpened to a fine edge. Has your trust in technology rendered you a clone of everyone else who has done the same? Like the urban throng who stroll down Main Street, cell phone in hand, as they browse and walk. Have we become the product of technology? It is said that the way in which a man's sins are recompensed in a similar way by God as punishment. If you take the proceedings as an incomplete metaphor, the penalty for a life of repeated sin is being consigned to a life that is dead from sheer repetitiveness. So, then the result is a 3-year gestation that produces a psychosis. That's what I'd call talking to yourself and then meeting your clone is. It is an incomplete metaphor. It is incomplete because Moon is gifted with an ending more optimistic than the concept deserves. Moon is one of those movies that seems to beg for a re-edited conclusion, a bleaker Kubrickian one. I didn't get as much out of the film as others have. The one obvious grounding in religion I found was the naming of the mechanical harvesters after the 4 gospel authors. Does the man or lunar astronaut whose escape from dire circumstances by other means still have the background of the good news to thank for it? In any case, Sam Bell literally has to die to himself and let go of a past he cannot reliably cling to. If you are unsure whether this review has been AI generated, then reimagine it in the voice of Gertie. Then at least you will then have an assurance of my trustworthiness. Thank you for watching this video. I must now venture out and get some fresh air, which seems to be an apt moral to derive from this film. See you next time.